everybody. Welcome. Roses like investigated. So, guys, I've been absent for a few days now, I guess. I was on a roll, right? I'm doing so many videos. I don't know why. No, I know why. I was a time was a month. And so I took a break, and then it's hard to come back sometimes. I don't know why. I think, you know what it is? Like when I see the news, it feels so overwhelming. Like when you're in a roll, you just like, you don't overthink it. I think I overthink sometimes, but let's do the protection. I'd like to ask for protection, a beautiful ray of light coming on top of my head as I breathe in. I feel my lungs as I breathe out. I create a circle. I create a circle. I step into it. Step into it. I feel protected. I feel connected. I'd like to ask that information come only from the highest sources, that I create the good and all the good, and so it is. So, but they have new makeup, huh? Those are new makeup. None of this is new, but it's funny. I feel like I like the makeup part, like makes me excited or something. I don't know. And I'll do, it's not exactly red, but I feel uncomfortable usually with like dark lipstick. But here we are today for conversations. So, guys, there's so much going on that I think I'm just going to do a quick video. Tomorrow morning, I will restart, the multiple topics, several videos, right? But I just want to know where the hell are we in this whole scheme, right? Because um, trash is supposed to leave, right? We know that. And the situation gets more ridiculous every time, right? And and I have to say, the whole thing of Argentina, it felt to me like the same thing as here. I got a little depressed, kind of like, because I thought that he was not going to do so well. The polls, remember, the polls were looking bad for him. And suddenly, he got all these numbers, like everything changed. And so it was depressing, I have to say, because I want a world without this bullshit. Because I feel like we're living in this like they created this fake world, and they just see now that Filonia has a new, like they were attacking for a long time Wikipedia, and then you find out why. Because now Elon Musk has an alternative reality that they're competing with, right? Because that's the fascism they want. They create the reality where like the age man from Second World War was great and all that. It's really terrible. So how do we start here? Let's say so data protection, right? Like to ask for protection. I could do it again, but so this is. I just want to ask this question from Spirit here. So where are we, Spirit? Because it is hard sometimes dealing with all of this. What's going on? Oh, the protection again. I'd like to ask for protection. Beautiful ray of light coming on top of my head as I breathe in. Feel my lungs breathe out. Create a circle. Create a circle. Step into it. To ask the information come only from the high sources that are great. So okay. So what is going on in this arch of time? So guys, you know who showed up? Churchill showed up, and I was observing here. So he's very upset, and he tells me it's Rose, it's like 1943, but in months. So the war ended in 1945. Actually, I don't know where he talks, but he was just very like animated. His hair was flying, like kind of like, Rosie, it's 1943, and we have to end the war in 1945. And so, like, it was kind of like this. I don't know. I've never seen him speak actually. Rosie, get on with it, Rosie. Not me, like, time to get on with it. Let's go, let's go. And so, but he's saying in months, so it's not 2 years, 2 months. Can't take it anymore. But guys, timing, I don't know. Is it really? Because I thought I wish that he would say Mr. Churchill, that he would be or the end of it. That's not that long, or is he? It's been what, 10 months? Hmm. No, and I asked him just now, is Trump going to complete a year? And he said no. Not quite here, not quite here. So he started the 20th of January. No, not quite here. Not quite here, Rosie. Not quite here. Okay. So, Mr. Churchill, people are losing their food stamps. People are going hungry because this. Do you understand how serious it is? Oh, and the other thing he showed me was like that they were at war with Nazis right then, and that at least it wasn't in a different uh territory. But what are happening? It's like, Rosie, the irony is they're saying we got the Civil War is already here. They are attacking Americans. That is who they are attacking. So the enemy is within, Rosie. That's right. So that's what he's saying. The difference is that they are in to attack our own countrymen are attacking the country ourselves, right? Ourselves, us attacking us, because they want to create this like meta world where like oligarchs versus everybody else. I say AI is a tool. It's going to collapse all of it, Rosie, all of it. So what about the people with food stamps? November 1st, that's okay. What about what's going to happen to that? Maybe the Monday. They're going to have to vote on something. It's not going, guys, by the way, I read that 78% of the people who get food stamps are in red states. So it's very the situation, very serious. And they're loving it, right? Okay, so but Mr. Churchill, how are we gonna get rid of not just this government, but I think Elon Musk? Elon Musk clearly is the one helping switch the elections. How are they gonna do that? Like, how are he, because that's if Trump goes, then if he's not taken care of, right? In that sense, like he's not arrested or whatever, it's going to continue. They're going to find somebody else because they can switch the numbers. So, how is it going to be prevented between now and then? And whatever, whichever the next thing happens. I see. That's right. He has to be, people have to like grow a pair, grow a pair. That's right. It's saying it's headed towards collapse anyway. And he shows me this airplane. It's not that they're going to be in an airplane. Oh, something. That's right. It's amazing because I have to keep my eyes closed, guys, because then I just speak what I see without overthinking. Okay, so he has shown me airplanes, and then I see that he shows me almost as if there's this radar thing with the airplanes where they're take it's not that there's crashes, but that they stop the radars or something like that. Not the bad people, us, the good people. And then they're like put on the ground. Okay. And he shows me also that so I saw okay, the other image of airplanes was Trump in an airplane crashing. But not that he's gonna be inside an airplane crashing, but he shows me that airplane crashes are very sudden in the same way. This is going to be sudden also. I mean, to say we see the airplane going down, and when the crash happens, it's a real crash of this government. That's right, because they're based on lies. But isn't the right wing so clever and they have already taken the quotas or whatever? How is this going to be stopped if they have so much power? People have the power. He's like, people have the power. People have the power. The Patti Smith song. People have the power. People have the power. Yeah, so he's this so wow, interesting. Mm, mm. Yeah, sure. Also, I can't wait to talk about next. So, laugh, Rosie, laugh at them. No, telling me again, guys. No, all the spirits tell me to do the, comedy a little bit. But to be honest with you, when I look at the news, it's like it's just heartbreaking, everything, right? But there he said, laugh, laugh, laugh. So, so how do we continue? It's so upsetting. It's say they're gonna have a wake up call with this whole snap thing, and then so what about the Epstein? That's right, Rosie. Are you absolutely right? They blackmail each other. And so that's right. They want people that are compromised in their government so that they can all say follow the same corrupt agenda. It is a thing. It's an organized crime. That's what it is. They are turned by organized crime and they have to join the organized crime because the organized crime takes part of their money, right? So it's just like almost like a organized crime pyramid scheme. So Mr. Churchill, what is going to happen to the money they've stolen? We can't get it back. You get it back. And they will all, it's saying they will be like the Vichy government in France, right? And what was it, Chamberlain in the UK? They will not, they will be disgraced. And he's telling me the Le Pen, guys, Le Pen, this is something to look up. You can look it up. He was a traitor. He was in the pro-Nazi kind of I think there was a right, so there was a thing where he was defending the Vichy government and everything. So, and that's the right wing in France, right? So the right wing is anti their own country, whichever they happen to be, which is crazy. And did you see, by the way, I don't want to talk about it too much, but there's this like not a true Nazi influencer, I forgot Sophie something. And she's like, she's German, she's in the Alternative AFD, Alternative für Deutschland, right? So it's really strange, right? How that is, right? So So it's really, yeah. So she got asylum in the U.S. And it just tells you how bad, like that the actual Nazis are taking refuge here, right? So what about that, Mister? Well, you're going to be kicked out. It's not going to last long at all. And when they go back to their countries, they're going to have to face justice there as well. Germans are not going to be happy. They're not going to, no, because she was what our, and when Putin collapses, this whole thing is going to collapse. So, wow. Okay, anything else? No, so go to bed early, Rosie, and then tomorrow is a new day. So what is the summary here? It's like, no, that's right. They're going down. It's going to be sudden collapse. And I see they're turning off the radars. So no, you say you'll be safe to travel, yes, but there may be a moment where I'm already in the country I'm traveling to, and there may be like this blinking of like travel. There will be ongoing issues with travel, he's saying. Okay, but it's fine. It's not that anybody's gonna die or anything, but like disruption because radars are like under attack and like so so that's it. So I'm gonna go, guys. I just want to give you an update, and tomorrow I'll come back looking at the topics on the news. Okay? All right. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.